Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay, so this is the second video for this week, and we are going to explain to you the Fatha, Kasra, and Dhamma a little bit more. So we did mention it in class, so this is what we took in class. We took the Arabic vowels, or the vowels in the Arabic language are of three different types, and they are the Fatha, Kasra, and the Dhamma, but you guys learned them as Zabar, Zer, Pesh, which is okay, but let's try and move over to use the terms Fatha, Kasra, and Dhamma. Fatha is Zabar, Kasra is Zer, Dhamma is Pesh. And you have to notice that these three vowels are called short vowels. Why? Because we always keep them short in reading. We do not stretch them, we always keep these vowels short when it comes to reading. For example, this here, this is the Fatha. A single line above the letter is known as a Fatha. A single line below the letter is known as a Kasra, and a small circle or a loop above the letter is a Dhamma. These are the three vowels in the Arabic language, and like we mentioned in the lesson, we took the English language for example. Vowels make reading easy. That's very known. For example, if we have vowels, it becomes very easy to read English. For A, U, and O, they're all vowels. If we take away this vowel, and I ask you, how do you read this? You don't know. Kit, cot, cat, kit. You don't know what it is. Hence, the vowels are there to make your reading a lot more easier. They make your reading a lot more easier. Now, so in English, what do we have? We have how are letters pronounced, or how are vowels pronounced. So we took in our previous lesson that letters have two parts, a sound and a name. When it comes to reading, we kind of disregarded the name and just focus on the sound. For example, reading this word, reading it, we don't say C-A-T. Maybe for spelling, that's what we do, we say C-A-T. But for reading, we say K-A, T, cat. And likewise for the rest of them. And likewise here, if we try to read this with its sound, K, T, K, like we don't know what it is. Likewise in Arabic, we have to do the same thing. We have to add the sound of the vowel to the sound of the letter to make a complete sound, to make the reading a lot more easier for us. And how is that done? That's done with these three symbols. Either a line above, a line below, or a circle above the letter. Yes. And here inshallah we'll go a little bit into what the sounds are. So we have first of all a Fatha. It makes an ah sound. Ah. So the sound of the Fatha is ah, and its symbol is a line or is a single line above the letter. So in order, the examples at the bottom. No, there are no examples. We'll add examples inshallah. So we have to do two things. We have the name of this letter, which is ba. We have the sound of the letter, which is b, b, b. The name of the vowel, Fatha. The sound of the vowel is ah. So we have to add both of the sounds together. B, ah, ba, ba, ba. I'm going to go to the entire alphabet shortly afterwards, inshallah. And notice, very important, that these in red, these are wrong. Do not read the Fatha like this. It is not eh, neither do we stretch it. Why do we not stretch it? Because it is a short vowel. But it is very common to hear people say be, be, te, the, je. That is wrong. It needs to be a very quick and opened a, ba, ta, tha, ja, and so on and so forth. Next we have the Kasra. And the Kasra is E. E. Yeah, we don't stretch it. Even though there is two E's here, we don't stretch it. The reason I put the two E's here is so that I can emphasize, make important or show importance or bring your attention to this point in the green box, that when you're pronouncing the kasra, you have to stretch your lips like you are smiling. Meaning you stretch them outwards. E, E. Alif or Hamza kasra, E, E. B. Let's write our letter down. We have the letter Ba. The sound of this letter is B. B. Put the kasra underneath, which sound is E, E. All of this becomes B, B. B plus E, B. And remember, it's not B, not this is wrong. Not B, not E, B, T, F, J, none of that. And likewise, we do not stretch it. We do not go E, B, T, F, D, and so on and so forth. And last we have Dhamma. The Dhamma is an U sound. U. And again, I put the two O's there to bring importance to the notes mentioned in the green box, which are, you have to make your lips round. That's the first step. The second step is push them out. So if I turn my face to the side, don't know if you guys can see, but for the Dhamma, we have to push our lips outwards. So first we make it round, step number 1, and then push outwards, step number 2. Yeah? So I'm not sure what you guys saw there. It should have been clear enough. Ooh, ooh, boo. Push your lips outwards. 2 steps. Let's take an example with letter Ba again. Our nice letter Ba. The sound of the letter is B, and the sound of the vowel is U. B plus U gives us Bu. Not Bo. People say O, Bo, To, Tho, Jo. That's wrong. And likewise, we do not stretch it. Why? Because it is a short vowel. Naam. So it's A, E, U. And inshallah, with that, the vowels should be a lot more clearer. So inshallah, what I'll do next, in the next video which I'm going to send another video. I'm just going to read through the Fatha alphabet, with the Fatha, and the examples below. And I'll leave it with the 3 videos this week inshallah. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.